Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Logic Ops Lab. Today, as promised, we are going to do a demo on all the commands which we discussed in the last video. So let's get started. So in order to start, let's open the batch scripting folder which we created last time, and we're going to create few scripts over here. So in the first step, let's open this command prompt. And the first command we are going to talk about would be the var command. So the work command shows you the version of the Microsoft Windows that is installed in your operating system. We'll talk about cd, md, and rd. cd stands for change directory, md stands for make directory, and rd stands for remove directory. Let's do it in a demo. So let's take this path and let's move there. So we'll give cd is change directory. We'll paste the path and hit enter. Now we can see that from this folder we have moved to this folder. Now if you do a dir over here, you can see that there are no contents. Now what you will do is you will create a new file, a folder, which is also known as directory. So we'll do md new dir. New dir is the name of new directory and hit enter. It's not moving. Okay, so as you can see on my screen that new dir has been created. Now if I want to go inside, I can do cd new, and as I told in my last video, you have to enter first 2 or 3 alphabets and then press tab on your keyboard, and then you can move to a file or you can catch hold of a directory or something, hit enter. Now we are in new directory. So this is how change directory and make directory work. Now how does an rd work? So you do a cd over here, give double dots and move back. So now we are one step back on our screen from new dir to English. Now what we'll do is we'll do rd and we'll give the name of the directory. Just look carefully that the new directory on the upper part will be deleted. And that's how it works. So this is how you can create a directory, delete a directory, or move inside a directory through cd, md, and rd. Now, if your screen is totally filled, you don't have to scroll every time. All you have to do is type cls command and then hit enter. Cls command will clear the screen and everything will be clear on your desktop. Now click on dir command, which shows the directory. Right now we are in this path and there is no separate file over there. So what we can do is we can create a file. Do a right click over here, go to new, create a text file. Let's say first.bat and remove the extra txt. Now this is the batch file that we have created. Now if we'll do a dir over here now, we can see that first.bat is visible. So that's how you use dir command. Now let's use echo command. Echo command shows you the message that follows anything like you want to print on the console. So let me enter hello world over here. Now I hit enter. You can see hello world is printed. So that's how you use an echo command. Now, how do you use an exit command? So exit command used to close the console. So if I hit enter, my command console is gone. So that's how you close that. Now let's pick this batch file and type something. Echo first message. Let's copy this. Echo second message. Now we'll read about two commands over here. Now let's see. Let me open a command prompt over here and I'll run this first.bat. You see that first.message and second.message is printed over here. So this is how you use echo command in a directory. Now, if I want to comment anything, what I'll do is I'll just type rem over here, save the file and run it again. Did you see the difference? The difference is that the second message is not printed because it is commented through rem command. Also, one more thing, you can trace through the commands which you have ran previously through up arrow and down arrow. So that's how you can do it. Now we'll talk about the other command. So let's close this. Now if I click over here, you saw something appeared and went away. Why did that happen? Because the command got executed, but it had nothing to stop. So now what we use a pause command over here, and this will help it'll prompt and waits for the user to perform any action. So now we'll double click on it and you can see that it has asked me to press any key to continue. So that's how you can use pause command. Now what I can do is I can control and C my tab. It will ask me to terminate the job. I'll give Y and enter. So my job is terminated. Let's again open one more command prompt. We'll talk about the start command. Start command helps us to start the program in a new window. If I hit enter, you can see there are two command prompts now. So one is opened through this command. So that's how you can use this for some function or a program to run. How is this helpful? We'll see in a later videos. Now what I can use is exit command over here. I can either like close it from here or I can just type exit and hit enter. And it went away. This is how you use exit command, which we have already talked about. Now the time command. So let me expand it. Also, if you want to make the size like small or something, right click on properties and select the size. So if I want to reduce it, I can select 24. If I want to increase, let's say 36, it will be increased. So now if I hit enter on time, it shows me the time, which is 18:29:17.76, which is 18 hours, which is 6 p.m. at my time, 29 minutes, 17 seconds, 76 milliseconds, and it will ask me to enter a new time. But I don't want to enter anything because my time is correct. So on my keyboard, I'll press Control and C to stop it and come out of it. So that's how I've come out of it. And I'll place exit and now I'm away. So that's how you use the time command. Let's talk about the other commands. So if you can see on my screen, there is only one file, first.bat over here. We'll talk about move. Move command is almost similar to copy, but there is a basic difference. Copy command copies your stuff to another directory and leaves the first file over there itself. But the move command moves your file to the new folder and deletes the file from where it has been picked up. Understand it like copy and paste and cut and paste. Copy and paste makes a copy of your file. Cut and paste copies the file, cuts the file, like deletes the file from the source directory and moves it to the new directory. So we'll see the demo. Now what we'll do is we'll create a new file. Let's name it second.bat and then just create one more and name it third.bat. Let's say move.bat and the other one copy.bat. Okay, now we'll open a command prompt over here we'll create a new directory. So you can see a new directory has been created. Okay, let me view a better view of this. Large icon would be better. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll have the move command first. So what we can do is we can open a notepad file and write command move. I'll just make it a little bigger. First we have to give the source directory. So source directory is my current directory, otherwise I would have to give the path over here, but I do not need it. So I'll just give the file name, which is copy.bat to the directory I'm moving it. So the directory which I'm moving it is in new directory. So dot dash and the path. So path here is the destination path, which is new directory, and that's all. So what I'll do is I'll just minimize this and click on move.bat. Before that, we'll check that there is nothing inside new directory. Let's execute move.bat, and we see that copy.bat has deleted it from the source directory and moved it to a new directory. So that's how move works. Now we're going to work same thing for copy.bat. So let me copy this code and create a copy.bat here. Now we'll open it. We'll just paste the same command. What we'll do is we'll copy.bat to a new directory. Now let's save it. Just go here. See what are the files over here. And we can execute. You can see that one file is copied. Now if I go over here, so there is already one file, but because there was copy.bat over here, the time you can see the timestamp is 6.44, which is the current time. So that's how you can make you can be assured that this is the one. Otherwise, just delete this file, go here, run it again, and you can see the file has been copied, and there is the file already is the file is already here. So that's how copy and move works. Now in between, when I was pressing it, it was moving and it was not showing anything. What you have to do is, I think we have already explained this. This would be uh, the pause command. So let's place pause over here so that we can click from the next time. Pause. And this should work every time. Let me close the application. Okay. Now let us understand the ren command. So in order to understand the ren command, ren is used for renaming. So if I give ren over here, I have to give the source file, which is copy.bat to the file name which I want to move. More copy.bat. So the size is too much, that's why we are not able to see it. Let's go to properties, reduce the size by 24 or 28 would be fine. Let's enter it 26. Yeah, and let's expand it. So we want to give the name from ren copy.bat to more copy.bat and then hit enter. You can see that the name copy.bat has been changed to more copy.bat, which is here. So that's how you use a ren command. How do you use a new command known as type? So just enter type, use any file name and hit enter. It will show you what are the messages that has been written in that file. It is equivalent to something that we use in shell scripting known as cat. So this is how you use a type command. Now in order to search a string in your command, we use find command. So let's say there's a find. What we have to find, we have to give it over here. Let's say first, and in which file we want to do it, we have to give the path of the file, but the file is right here. So I'm going to enter the any file and we'll hit enter. So you can see that in the first message it ran through first.bat, and in the first message it find our word first which we wanted to search, and then it echoed. So that's how you search a string in a file. Now help command, this is one of the most important command. Help command shows the list of Windows supplied commands. So if you enter help, it will show you all the commands that you can use. And in order to understand and drill down more into it, just press help, pick any command like verify, copy it, right click, paste it, help verify. It will show you the type verify without a parameter to display the current verify setting. Okay, this is something else. This tells CMD whether tells your cmd.exe whether to verify that your files are written correctly to a disk or not. That's how you verify. So there are a lot of commands which I talked about, like 30-40 commands, but I cannot use all of them in this video. So I'll be explaining the important ones. So let's talk about Ipconfig command. Ipconfig command shows you the IP address of your system and the networks that it is connected to. For an example, I have a Wi-Fi over here. There could be an Ethernet adapter, there could be an Ethernet VMware which I'm using. So it will show you the IP of everything. So if someone asks you what is the IP of your system, you just have to you just have to type ipconfig and then just hit enter and it will show you the details. Mostly IPv4 is the address that people ask, so which is 192.168.1.4. So that's how you check the IP. Now how do you use a sort command? If you can see on my screen, I have created one sort.txt file, and inside that we have placed A, Z, L, Q, M, N, Q, S. So these are the alphabets which are not sorted. So because A comes first and Z come at last, and there are jumbled up alphabets. So how do we sort them? What we can do is just use the sort command and the name of the file and hit enter. You can see it is sorted from A till Z, and it does not matter if an alphabet appears twice because it will sort that too. So that's how a sort command would work. One more very interesting command is ping command. So ping command is used because it sends ICMP IP echo packets over the network to the designated address. You can use either some IP address to make a call or something. It will fail because there is no such thing. It will say that request is timed out. Okay. Here it is lost, which means that this is something a machine with this address does not work. Let's use Google. Ping www.google.com. And yes, we can see that there are 4 packets sent and we have received in within 10 milliseconds. And this was the address that it hit. So that's how a ping command works. It will tell us whether the system is up or not. Now we'll talk about task kill and task list command. So if you type task list, it will show you all the tasks with their PIDs. So what is a PID? PID has a number and it's a process ID. And in case you want to close some, you have to type task kill and give the process ID. I'm not sure what's going to happen over here. So when you double click, it will select the whole of it, right click and it will copy, and just right click over here and then it will paste. So it's an invalid argument 20532 because it's not running as of now. So I don't want to kill anything right now. So that's why I'm not using that ID. So that's how you use task kill and task list. And there is one more command, fc, which is file compare. It compares two files. So let's see first.bat and more.copy.bat. So what we'll do is first.bat and more.copy.bat. Let's compare them. Now it'll start from the first.bat, that this is the first message and this is the second one. So you can go through it and understand, okay, that's the difference between both of them. And that's how you use an fc command. So guys, there are number of uh, number of commands over here in batch scripting, and all of them cannot be covered because it makes a video a little boring. So in case you want to go through, you can have a list of it, and then you can type just help. There are so many commands and you can go through it and it will work for you. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.